Welcome to the final part of Super Mario World. We're taking the fight to Bowser and gonna end this son of a bitch.
Isn't this Bowser boss just the one where Bowser butt stomps through the floor and then falls?
That's Mario 3.
Mario.
Okay. Oh, this is the one where he's flying as not Egomatic.
You mentioning Bowser bombs and butt stomps, I was expecting some sort of Bowser tongue twister there. Sort of just...
Bowser brings butt stomps back before Beaver's big
bite.
bread.
Yeah. Sure, I'll buy it.
Bowser's bring... Bowser... I'm already getting tongue twisted.
Bowser's bringing all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than
I should have never come here.
Bowser brings butt stomps back at the bowling alley.
Street rock.
Yeah, he doesn't even throw the ball, he just butt stomps and they fall down. Strike!
He just launches a fireball at the pins.
That's not how the game is played, Bowser.
That's how Bowser plays it.
I don't care if you're the king of the Koopa Kingdom. You're gonna play the game like everyone else.
That's why he's not invited to parties anymore. Or ever.
Are we doing Mario Party, Toad?
Eventually.
We should. I'd really like to. We'd need a fifth person to be Bowser, though.
Oh, we got company from Omicron.
Again?
Damn it.
I liked the Boo boss. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, but this is not a ghost house.
If you're going to recycle a boss, why the worst looking one?
Hey, his name's on the wood there. That's pretty neat.
Yep.
Yeah. One of the graphics they changed for the American release. I think it's just Japanese characters.
No, it's English, but it's a different name. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That actually happens a lot in games. Ah, it's the pizza twirler. But that actually happens a lot in Japanese games where they'll have an English thing somewhere, but it's the kind of broken English that would make actual English speakers laugh, so they change it.
Why does Bowser have a back door?
Oh, the back door!
You are stupid! You are stupid! And don't forget, you are stupid!
Well, that's really reaching back.
But like,
God damn.
You know, I think the epitomous example of that is Shine Git.
Yeah, but you know that's all herky-jerky, you know, English. This is a back door to your headquarters.
Hey, you know, sometimes you need to dodge the paparazzi. Like, you know, Toad reporters come in asking what the situation is with Peach, and like, you know, you don't want to deal with that shit anymore. You're just trying to plan your 57th kidnapping. So like, you just need to get out easy, you know? Like
The Mushroom Kingdom has TMZ.
Probably. Toad magazine.
The Mushroom.
The Mushroom Inquirer.
The mushrooms.
Geez, we got some fog going on in here.
Isn't there a way to easily get lives in this room? No, wait, I'm thinking of the coin level from Mario 3. Never mind.
This is kind of a weird way to do fog. Just make everything whiter. Okay.
It works, sorta, a little bit.
Well, I can tell what it's supposed to be, but, you know.
Okay, how do you control
With the
these
D-pad.
coins? Because I know it has something... Oh.
It's it's one of the hardest secret exits.
Okay. Reznor was Booey Booey in Japanese.
What?
That's what they were called, Booey Booey.
What?
And the text in the background of the boss was spelled in English, Booey Booey.
Weird.
Booey Booey.
Oh, say he gotta go.
Did they just have Did they just have trouble writing out Japanese characters for that, or?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
What do you think, Miyamoto? Booey Booey. Okay. He's been saying that all fucking day.
Somebody really needs to either let Miyamoto get more sleep or, like... I don't
No,
know.
man, that's how he makes his best games, is when he's sleep deprived.
Sleep
Deprived.
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 Deprived! Sorry, god damn it.
Oh, so when he sleeps... Oh, that's why they don't let him sleep, because when he does, he becomes an absolute horrible sociopathic monster. Okay.
Nah, you see, that thing he said about Sticker Star was one of the things he said when he was completely awake.
Yeah, 8 hours of rest.
Oh god. Ugh. Never mind.
You see, if he had been sleep deprived, he wouldn't have noticed that there was a story, and it would have been totally okay.
Can we get a new good Paper Mario game, please? Sticker Star's like 2.5 years old now, so like if you announced a new game, it'd be out by a good enough time, I'd think.
No, the developers are going to take his advice to heart and assume that they did something wrong in the gameplay department.
I mean, the new Fire Emblem game, Codename Steam's almost done, and the new Fire Emblem game's supposed to be out in Japan in this summer, so Intelligent Systems will have nothing to do in a little bit. So, yeah, come on, please.
Ah, giant bullet bills. Funkachon
Bonsai.
platforms.
Bonsai builds.
Whatever.
For some, like, a lot of these levels aren't really too bad for the end of the game, from what I remember. I can only...
Ryan already did the hardest levels of the game early on.
Well, yeah, but you're not,
Yeah.
like, if you're playing this for the first time, you're not necessarily gonna know that they're there. I believe this level coming up is really the only one that gave me trouble. Wait, was it this one? No, I'm thinking of something else. Oh, he's got a shovel, though. That's weird.
Yeah, what sport is he mimicking?
Shovel Knight?
What national sport has you dig up dirt?
Maybe it's dirt lacrosse? I don't know.
Dirt ball!
Back
Now,
in
maybe-
my day, we used farm soil, and we liked it. None of this fancy schmancy pre-ground shit.
Pig skins. We eat pigs. We don't play with them.
Wait, you can spin jump as Yoshi? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you spin jump on Yoshi, it counts as...
You notice Ryan was trying to do that earlier with one of the hidden keys in one of the... Oh. Oh, that didn't happen.
Oh man, that's
The thing-
grisly.
The thing is, you can only spin jump with Yoshi. You can only
When
break
you're
blocks
big.
if you're big. Because Yoshi takes the properties of Mario, whatever state he's in, when he mounts Yoshi.
Including the spin jump. How odd. That is a
Oh,
weird...
is that
weird-
why the flying trick works? With
Yes.
Yoshi? Okay.
That is a weird programming quirk.
Well, I guess it's mostly just due to the way that they programmed Yoshi.
Well,
guess, in
I'm
general.
wondering if they did that intentionally, or if it really was just a weird programming quirk.
Who knows?
Maybe it was a programming quirk that they couldn't fix and decided to implement it.
It's a feature now.
Yeah. Like, that was, actually, this isn't exactly what happened, but when Rare was making Donkey Kong 64, they had, like, a glitch that would happen, and the only way they knew how to fix it was to put in the expansion pack, so that's why they bundled an expansion pack with every version of the game. It didn't, like, use it, it was the only way that they knew how to fix it. And where does the secret exit of this level go?
It goes to Star World.
Oh, okay, and we've already been there, so...
Yep.
Ryan lost Yoshi right before he was able to use him to get the key.
Oh,
Whoops.
You need Yoshi in order to get it because the key is behind a solid wall, so you have to use Yoshi's intangible tongue.
Ah.
These things always made me really nervous. The
snake blocks.
The string of blocks you have to follow around.
And then they went and brought them back at Galaxy 2. Dear lord.
Well, I think they're at their worst here, honestly.
They're in. Are they in Mario Wii or DS?
They're in New Super Mario Bros. U, I know that.
Yeah. I think they're in... I think they're
whether or
in
not
Wii.
they're in Wii, I don't remember.
So I'm
If they're
getting the sense that they bring back more world elements in New Super Mario Bros. U.
Well, yeah, because now that Mario 3's teats have gone dry, it's time to move on to the next game.
Makes sense.
Now they'll be milking 64 soon too.
Yay, 64.
Didn't they already do that in Galaxy 2?
For one level.
Yeah, but just one galaxy. Yeah,
For one very obvious level.
just getting that Mario 64 teat primed and ready to go. Give it 10 more years, we'll get a Sunshine too.
Well, as long as they don't try to recreate the Bowser boss, I'll be happy.
Well, to be fair, John, Mario 64 is almost 20 years old.
But
Yeah, you're right.
It's just weird though. Like stuff from the N64 era doesn't seem to get nostalgia grabbed an awful lot. Like the only example I can think of is that one level from Galaxy 2, and that's really it. I don't know if it's just there's still more money to be made off of the older games, or like maybe the generation like Because, like, I'm really only, like, because, like, the people around my age are only just starting to be old enough to, like, earn their own disposable income, so maybe, like, that's why N64 GameCube games haven't been quite as cash grabbed yet, because there's not a market for it yet, but, yeah, I don't know. It's just strange.
Do you think, and I think I may have asked this in one of the commentaries, do you think retro N64 PS1 games will ever be a thing?
Well, games in that style at the very least.
I'd like another
'cause,
Crash
like,
Bandicoot game in
you
this
know,
style if they ever decided to do it.
In all honesty, I think that as far as in indie games and stuff go, if that's what you're talking about, they'll jump straight to PlayStation 2 style. Because let's face facts, except for very late gen, that era's 3D graphics are just butt fucking ugly.
Yeah, that's
I'll defend Crash 2 and 3.
I think it's mostly why the gameplay styles are what's gonna be brought back. Like there was recently that thing where a bunch of ex-Rare developers are getting together to make a game in the style of Banjo-Kazooie, and that game's probably gonna look a lot better than the N64 Banjo games because. You know,
it's
but
just
the
like,
gameplay is the most important thing for me. I couldn't care
it's
what
just
it
like
looked like.
there
in
isn't
64
there
games.
isn't any real stylistic thing about PlayStation 1 and 64 era graphics that can't be pulled off better with PlayStation 2 GameCube era graphics.
But I'd imagine people still have a similar nostalgic pull that people would have for the 8-bit and 16-bit days.
You know, I've never seen it. I've never met anyone actually say that. So,
Well, well, as Ted brought up earlier, as Ryan brought up first, this Mario 64 and a lot of other games around that time are turning 20 soon. And usually that's like the threshold that you have to cross to be considered nostalgic. And I think there is a market for that. I honestly.
People
go on and on. People go on and on about, especially people around Ted's age or just slightly older than Ted's age, go on how much they loved all the games that Rare made or they loved 3D platformers of the PlayStation era, and I think there'd be some sort of cash flow for that.
yeah,
I don't think it will ever really be as much as like the 8-bit. I don't think it will ever become an 8-bit kind of thing where you'll see tons and tons of 64 style or PS1 style 3D platformers on Steam, like you see dime a dozen 8-bit platformers on Steam.
Well, here's my thing. Has anyone ever said that about the graphics? Specifically, the graphics.
I can't argue, as we said earlier, frame rate when it comes to the older games.
Okay, there's always been a certain charm to pixel art, and there's always been hi Bowser. There's always been a certain there's always been nice, good stylistic stuff going on in PlayStation 2 era graphics. But when you think about PlayStation 1 aesthetics, a lot of it is very rough, very half developed. Like they're trying to do things that they couldn't do properly until later on.
That's why I'm fine with them just bringing back the gameplay styles and not the artistic styles. I don't need that. But anyway, this is like the only interesting boss in the entire game, so we should probably talk about it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about? Because this is the game that introduced the Koopa clown car. Like,
I think it's really a weird, out of nowhere thing for Bowser to be doing right now.
Well, it's so iconic too, though. Like Bowser always has it in every game after this. And
Yeah, but you never see Bowser actually using it.
well, no,
It's
he
always one
uses it in like Paper Mario. It's like Bowser Jr. kind of took over it once he became a recurring kind of thing. Before that,
but,
he was always Bowser was always
it sort of fits his underlings better than it fits Bowser himself.
yeah,
because
it's really out of left field for Bowser.
yeah.
Like, I would have hated... I will say this right now. I would have hated Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings in Smash if it wasn't for the fact that they used the Koopa Clown car more than their actual attacks. Because, since they have the Koopa Clown car, they're one of the most fun newcomers to play. I hate Bowser Jr. as a character so fucking much that I really would rather not have him in the game if it wasn't for that clown car.
What do you think about it?
I think it's definitely the most interesting boss fight in this game. I don't find it too terribly hard, which is kind of disappointing for the final boss of the game, but it's alright. I like Bowser's sprite.
Yeah, the sprite is menacing, which I just think makes the clown car just stick out that much more.
Hey, are these wind-up toys the same wind-up toys from
Yep.
Toy Time Galaxy?
Yep.
Well, they're based
Mecha
off the same thing, yeah.
Huh?
Mecha Koopas.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like Bowser's
Jump
kind of
on
got
the-
this like shit-eating look on his face though, for some reason.
And he has like he doesn't have his traditional colors in this game too. Like he's all green except for his mouth and hair.
Oh, is that where one of his alt colors from Smash comes from? Then?
Well, I think that's based off more of his original NES colors.
Can I just say the jumping around and stomping on the ground thing seems like a really functionally stupid thing to do when you got a little tiny propeller holding your vehicle up?
And that's
you can
that.
bounce
We're all
off.
done with Bowser.
Peach's sprite looks really weird in this game though, which is weird because I really like her NES sprites, but this one's kind of strange.
It does look a bit weird, yeah. It's like it's got a completely different face style to what she's usually got, and her head-to-body proportion is more like Mario's.
Yeah, she's still just slightly taller than Mario.
Yeah, but she's got a really big head and a really American-looking face.
Unfortunately, Peach would not take this incident well. She would be later seen in an information booth, and Mario goes missing.
Wait, did they use the same sprite?
Yes, it's the exact same sprite.
Oh, man.
And here we have the second best credits theme in the entire Mario series.
That's actually kind of clever, just see Prince riding side saddle on Yoshi.
So lazy she can't even walk herself.
Oh,
Yeah, there she
Tezuka was
was.
the director of this and not Miyamoto. Interesting.
He's a director, yeah.
So was Miyamoto the producer then?
I imagine Miyamoto was the executive producer, yeah. We'll find out momentarily. Yeah, I love this credits theme.
Yeah, second
Absolutely
best
right.
in the series.
What's your favorite?
Galaxy.
Remind me.
Love
Galaxy's
I
credits theme?
love Galaxy's credits theme, but this is.
You know what really grew on me though? New Super Mario Brothers. Not the DS one, the Wii version.
I really like that one too. It's just it doesn't pop in my head as much as this one in Galaxy, though. This is still really, really catchy though, and it's triumphant in kind of a weird sort of way too. So I really like.
Actually, I should reiterate. I like the because New Super Mario Brothers 2 uses a lot of things from the Wii and New Super Mario Brothers. I actually like New Super Mario Brothers 2's rendition of the credits theme a little more than the original Wii version. If only I could find a clean rip of it that didn't have the goddamn coin sound effects in it.
Well, it's kind of weird though because like every other song in New Super Mario Brothers 2 is worse because they add more ba ba to everything, like even the castle and boss themes, and I'm like, guys, stop.
Okay, Miyamoto was a producer. Executive producer was Hiroshi Yamauchi.
Yeah, he was the president at the time.
Yeah, that was.
Yamauchi.
Yamauchi. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, he was the president before Iwata
Yep.
took over.
He was the president of Japan.
Well, basically.
Yeah, you can tell that I've exposed myself to way too much Japanese shit when I can just tell at a glance what exactly the transliterated syllables are.
How dare you try to become culturally savvy?
In any case, what was I gonna say? One of the things about the Super Nintendo, though, is that I remember a lot of really good credit themes from the Super Nintendo, just using the sound card, you know? Like Final Fantasy VI, for example, has a really great, long, epic ending theme that rolls on over into the credits.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just the Super Nintendo does so much good music.
It's
But you know, I think one of the missed opportunities, like they remixed this ending theme for one of the Mario and Sonic Olympic games. You know, it's like a big band rendition, but they don't play the entire song. It loops too fucking soon, and I would have loved to hear a full version of this theme with those instruments.
You know what's interesting about these pictures that sort of scroll in? They're all parallax scrolling as they move.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like a masking effect on a background layer.
No, but they're not even parallax scrolling at the same rate as each other.
I think
They're-
it's because they're. I think it's just a picture, and like the background, like the backgrounds match each other if you look in the if you like look how the spaces of the.
Sort of.
No,
Some of them are a little mismatched.
No, the backgrounds scroll in different directions.
Yeah.
It's like they're viewports, like looking into different gameplay. That just happens to line up as they meet in the middle.
What an odd detail. for a credits montage.
Yeah.
But-
It looks nice though.
Yeah. I will say that Mario World is I don't know if it's necessarily my favorite 2D Mario game because like a lot of them are kind of like I can mix and match them. Like I'll just like any one will really match my mood for me, really. But it is one of the best, I will say. Like if I wanted to play one, this would probably
Definitely
be
my
up there,
favorite. I
think,
go them all the time.
for me.
Yeah, this is it for me. This is the Mario game I played the most, put the most time in, for the right reasons. And I can always rely on Mario World to give me a good time, and I'd recommend you play it too if you like platformers. This is, I like to throw the word around a lot, homework for video gamers.
But I don't want to do my homework.
Shut up and eat your peas.
I don't want. You're not my real dad.
No, but I'm your real grandfather.
Wait, what?